Damien Leone's Terrifier 3 has piled up plenty of box office records and milestones since its early October debut, thanks in large part to the ever-growing popularity of its charismatic killer, Art the Clown, who has become a legitimate modern horror icon. Despite Terrifier 3 being so gory and violent that it remained unrated, the holiday-themed threequel defied the odds and became one of the 5 highest-grossing horror movies of 2024. Terrifier 3 spilled so much blood, and in such a depraved fashion, that audience members were reportedly getting sick at some of its earliest screenings. Instead of being put off by the Terrifier franchise's bloodiest scenes, modern audiences responded with curiosity and enthusiasm, and strong word-of-mouth helped propel Terrifier 3 to heights previously untouched by unrated horror movies. While the spectacle of gore and violence certainly plays a major role in the popularity of Leone's grisly slasher franchise, that isn't the only reason it has evolved into a box office and cultural phenomenon. In fact, there is one element that is far more responsible for the franchise's popularity than the blood and guts or the entertaining supernatural narrative. The Terrifier franchise may be defined by its shocking violence and gore, but even its grisliest murders, like Terrifier 2's controversial bedroom scene, aren't completely unique in the annals of the splatter film subgenre. What sets the Terrifier movies apart from other slashers is the mysterious killer at its center, Art the Clown. The completely unique character portrayed by David Howard Thornton has captured the public's interest like few horror figures ever have, even including icons like Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, and Jason Voorhees. Beginning with Terrifier in 2016, each subsequent chapter of the Terrifier franchise has churned out even more profit, along with positive critical reception. The increasing box office numbers are a direct result of Art becoming a mainstream pop culture figure. Terrifier 3's staggering box office totals are ahead of 2024 movies with massive budgets and A-list actors, like Speak No Evil, The First Omen, and Immaculate, indicating that it's being seen by more than the baseline horror movie audience. Simply put, people who wouldn't typically show up to the theater for horror movies are showing up for Art the Clown. The incredible profitability of Art the Clown has confounded some industry experts, but the reason that Art has become even more bankable than well-established slashers like Michael Myers is because he brings something completely fresh to the subgenre. While silent, seemingly immortal slashers are common, none of them are as legitimately funny as Art. Actor David Howard Thornton brings an incredible amount of humor to Art with his top-notch physical performance, including facial expressions and body language that bring more personality to the character than most actors are able to wring out of a script full of lines. While Art is undoubtedly as deadly, if not more deadly, than his contemporary slashers, it's the humor that sets Art apart and makes him so much more popular. While it includes brutal chainsaw kills and shocking axe murders, Terrifier 3 is loaded with funny scenes in which Art torments his victims, or simply emotes what he's feeling and thinking with no audience at all. Where traditional slashers have typically complemented violence with sex, the Terrifier franchise complements violence with comedy thanks to Art the Clown, which makes the movies more entertaining by far. From his origins in an indie movie made for $55,000 to toppling the latest Joker movie at the box office, there is no denying that Art the Clown is a legitimate pop culture icon after Terrifier 3. For example, on Halloween 2024, Art the Clown rang the bell on the New York Stock Exchange, per CNN. His meteoric rise in popularity can be traced back to the viral nature of Terrifier 2, which broke into the public consciousness after reports of people passing out at the aforementioned bedroom scene, and subsequently went viral as moviegoers' curiosity was piqued. While those reports certainly got eyes on Terrifier 2, Art's popularity skyrocketed before the release of Terrifier 3 thanks to gifs of his animated facial reactions going viral on TikTok as a meme. Once again, it wasn't the gore and violence that encouraged Art's popularity, it was how funny he is as a character. There are even theories that the younger, social media conscious generation of moviegoers showed up for Art but aren't represented in the box office totals, as teens were reportedly buying tickets for DreamWorks' animated movie The Wild Robot and sneaking into Terrifier 3. As swift and incredible as Art the Clown's rise in popularity has been, there is a good chance that it is nowhere near its peak yet. Each chapter of the Terrifier franchise has built upon its predecessor at the box office, and after the remarkable audience response to Terrifier 3, it seems likely that the trend will continue for Terrifier 4, which is in development. Once Terrifier 3 hits streaming services, the viral word of mouth will push many people who didn't see Terrifier 3 in theaters to check it out there, building Art's audience even further. As more and more people become familiar with Art's antics, it's a near guarantee that Terrifier 4 will be treated with the type of anticipation and hype of mainstream franchises. As long as Damien Leone continues to deliver quality movies, there is no reason why Art's popularity won't rise even higher. It remains to be seen if anything interesting happens as far as changes to marketing or studio involvement from Terrifier 3 to Terrifier 4, but as long as Art the Clown is at the center of the next chapter, it's sure to be a hit.